Welcome to Brawlhalla.
And right now we're going into Grands. This is a make it or break it for Sandstorm. This is a make it or break it for Cosolix. I mean, they need to go ahead. Both of these players need to beat each other to win the event. They are facing each other for first place here. And keep in mind, there's a decent prize pool difference between first and second. So they're facing each other for a decent amount of money as well.
And this is a pretty demon losers run coming out from Sandstorm, which feels weird to even say. But Radish taking him out so early in the tournament has just allowed us to watch all this Sandstorm gameplay. So you love to see it. But Cosolix has also been playing out of his mind, which is why he is in the winner's side of things in grand finals, which means he's won all of his sets. And here we go. Sandstorm still on the Magyar. Cosolix playing the last Lance Legend he won with, which I believe definitely was the Scarlet. Went from the Roland to the Scarlet. Maybe we'll see some more character swaps from him if he loses or not. But let's jump into this, man. Off the rip. Sandstorm pushing him to the corner, getting those greatsword hits, building up that damage already in the beginning of the match. Cosolix picking up that Lance, man. Those sideline nairs, I keep talking about that. So much damage buildup from a true combo over and over again. He's just perfected his craft, but the dodge ins, got to be careful with that because Sandstorm is capitalizing so extremely well. Getting these dodge in reads, getting these big conversions, racking up that damage that he needs to, swapping over to the hammer. We definitely see this as well. Once they start slowly getting into kill percent, he'll swap to the hammer. Sandstorm dropping that GC stomp there, but he does manage to find the stomp Sair here. Goes for the dash stomp Sair to try and punish Cosolix's last option, getting back to the stage, and that is going to be it. Cosolix fishing for that GC down sig, trying, maybe cheese Sandstorm, pull him off stage, get that early KO, but Sandstorm nice and patient. Backdash, punish, taking Cosolix's first stock.
Yeah, absolutely here. And this is Sandstorm really is doing very well against Cosolix's Lance range. And that basically goes to show that while Cosolix's Lance is phenomenal with its range, there is a really good counter against him. However, we do have Cosolix knocking down Sandstorm's first stock, making his 2 stocks all. I don't realistically know who to cheer here, cheer on here right now. I mean, we have Sandstorm come in and whoop everyone's ass in a lot of the events that he joins, but also Cosolix is on the winner's side of things, and Sandstorm has gone through almost the entire loser side of the bracket, and Cosolix loses that second stock, unfortunately, and Sandstorm has a half stock lead.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened to Cosolix there. Maybe he got an extra jump or something. Almost gets the early gimp, going for that down sig on the Magyar hammer, and I think that's it. He didn't have enough options, but Sandstorm want to go for some style points. Going off stage, Cosolix getting that dare dribble into recovery. He was not done with him quite yet. Had to style on him a bit more, and that is a big 1-0 for Sandstorm on his way to resetting that bracket. But like I said, we are seeing an immediate swap off the Scarlet to the Macho Man, which I currently believe is probably a more comfort pick for Cosolix.
I don't know, but we'll have to see. Right now, we've seen a little bit of Algrim, we have seen a little bit of Scarlet, we've seen a little bit of Sir Roland from Cosolix tonight, and we'll have to see how Cosolix's axe does against Sandstorm here, because oh my gosh, the combos for Sandstorm are absolutely insane. What the f? He's just throwing around like a toothpick.
Definitely just on a massive roll. This is what I mean. He is a momentum player. You get him started, it is very, very hard to put him down. And we're seeing that pretty well. Cosolix with a nice sideline there. Sandstorm still hasn't taken this stock quite yet. He kills him with the D-line there. He literally knows. He's like, no, I'm not going to go for the recovery. I'm not going to go for the ground pound. I am going to BM you because I know the perfect amount of damage is going to kill with this simple little nair. I would have never have guessed that would have even killed, especially on this map. But Cosolix definitely bringing it back, hitting these sideline nairs, tagging him up. Cosolix with a dodge in, not getting completely punished this time by the big 3-piece that we've been seeing. Cosolix come back to stage hits. The Sair goes off stage for the side sig. Sandstorm with a side sig of his own. has his recovery, uses it to make it back to the stage, and the dare is going to take Cosolix down to his last stock, and it is not looking good for Cosolix here.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Cosolix at least needs to get this first stock off of Sandstorm, right? There you go. He lands that falling side air onto him. But, I mean, Sandstorm coming back with a vengeance, knocking Cosolix into the yellowish orange. And right now, Sandstorm with almost a 2-stock lead right now, man. My gosh. Oh. Oh, he tried to go for something risky, and then Sandstorm is punished. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's able to come back though. Oh no.
He uses the lance to make it back. Surprisingly, he does have those stairs. He is building up some damage here too, but it definitely seems like he saves him with the neutral.
Oh,
he was dead, and Cosolix not only already dies, but saves him with the nair. Maybe that was his, you know, he had to do it to get the chase dodge or something. I don't know, but it looks like we are seeing another character swap. We're seeing the Lance trilogy right here from the, what was it? The Macho, or no, it was the Scarlet first, then the Macho Man, now the Sir Roland. Apocalypse seeming like a map that Cosolix is playing on a lot tonight. I wonder if he has a reason for that. Either way, Sandstorm already catching the dodge in, already doing the major damage, the 3-piece recovery. Cosolix responding with a nice 2-piece of his own. And Sandstorm looking very clean on this Maga. Already starting off with the lead. It is looking grim. Catches the dodge in Reed. Game just started though, and he's in the red already. Like, what?
Oh my god! I have never seen a read like that from a player that's played Magyar. I ain't gonna lie. That signature read coming out of Sandstorm there was absolutely phenomenal. Right now, Cosolix trying to use those Sir Roland signatures to his benefit, and you can definitely see it's helping a little bit, but not too much. Sandstorm with the neutral light, Cosolix to the side air. Oh, he's throwing it out again. He's gonna get red. Oh, but he didn't get red that time. Oh, he's doing it again.
He's throwing out all the sigs, man.
Oh my
yeah, he's
God.
looking for him. The Sarah connects. Goes for that down sig. Doesn't connect quite yet. Goes for the sideline recovery. Sandstorm dodging out of it. Constantly, like, you can tell when he swaps to the Roland pick, like, you can see, yeah, as I say, that the sig usage just goes up. But for good reason. For very good reason. Those sigs are very abusable. They're very good. He is finding the confirms. He did even up the stocks. Now Sandstorm coming in on the fresh stock though, picking up the hammer, picks up the Stomp Sair, goes for the crazy exorcist walk off stage, doesn't manage to find it. The Nair Dare comes back to the stage, the falling Nair coming out from Sandstorm's hammer, and the Stomp Sair is going to take Cosolix onto 1 stock, looking for that immediate bracket reset. What do you think, AJ?
I don't know. If it keeps on going the way it's going, I think Sandstorm has an opportunity of doing so. But I will definitely say Cosolix is starting to realize that this character pick has started to benefit them a little bit. He's going for a lot of risky attacks though. A lot of side signatures, a lot of really like signature style combos. And he's even going for that down sig. However, Sandstorm now with a 1 stock lead over Cosolix. It may not be enough to go ahead and counter him.
It's not looking like it so far. Does that mean we could maybe see another character pick? I don't know. Maybe Cosolix will just keep swapping around until we find something that's right. Gets the huge recovery. Sarah with the hammer into the breakdance. Resetting the bracket. Massive performance coming out from Sandstorm at the end there. Very beautiful play. Causes the dribble off the hammer onto the stage into the breakdance. And just like that, sends Cosolix back to the Scarlet, trying out some other things. The bracket is reset. It is anyone's set now. Cosolix no longer has any sort of advantage. It is 0-0, and they're bringing it back once again to Demon Island.
Now, I am kind of surprised to see Cosolix going with that Scarlet again. Just because the fact that Sandstorm was going oh my gosh. Oh, he's still unable to, oh, he's able to come back? No way. Are you kidding me? Okay, maybe get into that momentum there. Cosolix right now knocking Sandstorm into the orange of that second stock as we speak. Oh, now Sandstorm's starting to knock Cosolix into the orange. That greatsword is something that Cosolix is starting to get adapted to a little bit, but can he adapt enough here? We'll have to see. Right now, Cosolix realizing not to be fully aggressive against that greatsword because of the range it's got. Gets the neutral signature. Sandstorm goes down to that final stock. And right now, Cosolix might 3-stock Sandstorm.
Is definitely a potential 3-stock on the line for Cosolix. He is in the red. Never mind, denied by Sandstorm's recovery. Now, Sandstorm's first stock, he was going a little bit too hard in the paint and like died in white, used all of his options trying to go for some crazy combo. So that did give Cosolix a massive lead. But on top of that, Cosolix took another stock. So he's got the damage lead. He's got the entire stock lead. Sandstorm on 1. So far, it's looking like this game 1 after the bracket reset is definitely going to go in Cosolix's favor. He does connect the sidelight nair, another nair on the top of the stage, gets the Sair, trying to go for some sauce of his own. Okay, all right. Cosolix, okay, very nice 1-0 onto Sandstorm after the bracket reset. And this is what counts, man. You gotta, whoever wins this set, that is it. That is the tournament. So Cosolix with some leverage behind him right here, right now, locking in that Scarlet pick once again.
Dude, that was just an amazing knockout coming out of Cosolix there. Just doing that nair and this baiting Sandstorm's attack and then doing that side air weapon throw to the point where Sandstorm was unable to come back from that matchup there. And we'll have to see what's going on. It looks like Sandstorm needs a minute, but right now, man, I mean, this isn't grand. Sandstorm, I think, is just trying to take a time, like a chill pill there for a second. Just trying to relax. And now is trying to see how he can counter Cosolix's lance mentally here. We'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely Cosolix went pretty crazy there. The Scarlet was looking nice. As you see, a lot less signatures coming out with these different lance picks. But he doesn't need them a lot of the time. He definitely finds them right when he needs them or not, because Lance is a heavy weapon. He has those Sairs. He has those offstage dares. He has those recoveries off the top. And Scarlet has a lot of force, so he is going to be killing pretty early. Although 9 defense Magyar is definitely a tank of a character to have to work through. Cosolix, though, with his game 1 after the bracket reset, looking very doable, looking like it is possible. He does have this game up on the world champion, but same picks are coming out. The Magyar, of course. The Scarlet got the dub on the Scarlet on that. And this map is really something I was not expecting to see this much. Taking game number 2 after the bracket reset to Demon Island.
Yeah, absolutely. And that Scarlet pick that Cosolix has been using has been phenomenal so far, and at least in this set. Sandstorm was able to go ahead and counter him a little bit, but now we're going ahead and getting into round 2. Sandstorm coming with that neutral light, landing that hammer signature. Cosolix trying to get that sidelight. Sandstorm with the counter. Sandstorm is now starting to counter a lot of what Cosolix is throwing at him right now.
Definitely. I think I do remember in Pro Series, Cosolix had a pop-off moment against Sandstorm, and I'm actually recalling Sandstorm talking about like Greatsword feeling really bad into Lance, which does kind of surprise me with how well he has been doing against Cosolix the other games. But maybe that opinion is starting to show. But Cosolix is in the dark red here, and once again, we do have to take into account last game. Sandstorm did kind of SD his first stock, so he's looking pretty good. This game takes the first stock off of Cosolix. Not going for anything too crazy this time, playing on the stage. Holding, playing that 9 defense out. That's the thing. When you have so much of a defensive stat, you're going to want to make sure you get the most out of it and, not losing these early stocks. And that looks like that's exactly what he's doing, only in the orange. Taking all of these weapons. Cosolix not even deciding to go for an unarmed punish. He'd rather pick up the lance. Does pick up the lance, gets in there afterwards, though. So I guess it does work out. Does get another nair. He is a stock behind. And you can see when Sandstorm wins neutral with this greatsword, they are just panic dodging. They don't know where to dodge. I wouldn't either. He is looking like an absolute menace. Not that many people playing greatsword, so these mix-ups coming out from Sandstorm are terrifying. But this sidelight Sarah coming out from Cosolix on the lance is going to even up the stocks. Has a lot to work with here. He is in the red.
Yeah, and right now, currently, Cosolix is trying to go ahead and really try to counter Sandstorm's hammer. And like you brought up earlier, hold up, Sandstorm knocking out Cosolix's second stock with that hammer, but like you were saying earlier, Sandstorm was talking about how bad Greatsword was against the Lance, but it seems like he's starting to go a little bit towards it. He was going with the hammer, knocking Cosolix very low, and now he's just trying to use that Greatsword to really counter it and basically say, hey, Lance now counters, I'm sorry, Greatsword now counters Greatsword, but it does look like he does want to go the opposite way. He wants to go with that hammer. Now, the one thing I will say, though, is Cosolix did lose a stock due to a signature hit like that. And he's got to be very, very careful with the way he throws his signatures out, because Sandstorm will go ahead and take him back. Now we're going down to a game 1-on-1 here.
Sandstorm using that greatsword neutral sig so well. Catching that aerial movement just like that. Taking Cosolix out. Sandstorm going back to Demon Island. I really wonder what his decision making is for going to Demon Island so much. It seems like both of them are wanting to go to this map quite a lot. But I respect him, man. Demon Island did get that update fairly recently. I know people complain about it a lot. It was kind of hard to see certain players on there, certain characters, especially when they rocked the black color. But they got rid of that tree. But game number 3 is going down. Cosolix Lance in hand. Sandstorm with the hammer. Cosolix winning some neutral here. Picking up the sideline nair. Another neutral air. Another neutral air. Goes for the triple nair. Maybe didn't want to commit to the recovery. But there is another exhaust recovery. Sandstorm not able to get that weapon throw in time. And Cosolix with a huge lead after this bracket reset. 1-1 in the set. This could be really bad for Sandstorm.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is working out very well in Cosolix's favor, but we've seen people tonight lose to Sandstorm in reverse 3-stock. We know Sandstorm's potential, but Cosolix needs to go ahead and take this advantage before Sandstorm takes it away from him, right? You see all these nairs landing on the Sandstorm, the neutral signature getting countered by Greatsword. Cosolix just coming in with these side airs, trying to go for these ground pound random attacks here. Seeing if they land. Sandstorm with that 2-piece with hammer. And gets another 2-piece with that hammer, man. And Sandstorm getting really, really into the orange of that second stock. Drops a combo. That's rare. And Cosolix with the neutral signature with Lance. And Sandstorm doing that weapon throw. Getting rid of that weapon. He wants the greatsword again. Oh! Cosolix! Did he just counter the signature from Sandstorm with Lance?
That was a really good counter. Yeah, 100%. Hard counter off a signature of his own. Got the read and everything onto Sandstorm. Very nice play. And that is going to be an entire 1-stock lead coming out from Cosolix. And this game was just pure madness, too. There was no SDs. It was pure just one-on-one neutral. And Cosolix looking really, really good. As I say that, Sandstorm definitely bringing it back, tagging up the damage, the neutral airs, the recoveries, another neutral air, and he is untouched on this last stock, staying so stacked on top of Cosolix, just bouncing right on top of him, looking for an opportunity, looking for an opening. Cosolix trying to approach with that dash jump reverse neutral air, get the back end of the flame and the recovery off the top, just like that. 1-1. If you told me Cosolix had an entire stock lead about 20 seconds ago, I would not have even believed you.
Yeah, and I'll be honest here right now. I think Sandstorm might be making this like almost like a mental play. If he beats Cosolix here, Cosolix's mental is going to be completely different going into the 5th round here. This would be, if he gets reverse 3-stock, that's going to change the mental of the player. Oh my gosh.
Mental is everything, and I'm glad you make a point about that, because it really is, you know, taking a certain loss, having some sort of lead can be very, very important for the mental win. And right now, it is so even for both of these players. They're both one stock. Sandstorm doesn't get the full 3-piece there, which would have resulted in a kill. Avoids Cosolix's recovery, which also would have resulted in a kill.
Oh!
There is going to put Cosolix up. Cosolix now needing one more game to win the entire tournament.
He could absolutely go ahead and do this here. Going forward, I don't know how this is going to turn out. Gentlemen, it's down to the wire as I have like a weird speech thing there. But either way, we're going to round 4. Cosolix is up by 1 matchup in a row. If he beats Cosolix, this would be definitely one for the books for Moose Wars going forward. But right now, currently, Sandstorm playing that hammer, throwing Cosolix around, knocking him into the orange within the first 15 seconds. Now getting a double nair in. Sandstorm is ready to go, and you can already see it with his gameplay.
Yeah, 100%. You see that fire burning in his eyes. He wants this dub, and he is down a game after the bracket reset in grand finals. And just like that, the down air recovery. He looks like he's in it to win it. He is a game behind. He cannot lose this game, and he is looking like he might not going to. Just going absolutely crazy. The momentum on this player is unreal. Cosolix, though, tagging him up, getting these nairs, getting this chip damage, getting this stomp there. And oh my goodness, that GC downsig was so incredibly close to taking Sandstorm off the stage.
Oh!
And the side sig almost killing Sandstorm. I can't count him out yet. He's definitely bringing it back, but the double center is gonna... Oh my gosh, he did not just go all the way for that Exorcist walk. The hammer side sig all the way off the stage. 2-stock lead for Sandstorm. Looking like he wants this tournament dub, but of course, who doesn't? Cosolix wants it to as well. But the passion is flowing here between both of these players. Sandstorm 2 stocks above Cosolix, looking for some sort of kill confirm. He needs it sometime soon, or Sandstorm will absolutely run away with this. Swaps over to the Lance. It doesn't even want the hammer for the Stomp Sayer. He doesn't have the true kill combo. As you see, goes for the sidelight recovery over and over again. Goes for the hammer. Now he does have the true kill combo. Sandstorm dodging out of the Lance sidelight recovery. Still on his 3rd stock. And the Sayer still doesn't kill. The GC sidelight will confirm. Cosolix has a lot to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. But we do have to keep this into consideration. This is a 1.5 stock disadvantage for Cosolix. Is he going to put all his mental into this game or into the final here? That's going to be up for him to decide. Right now, I mean, Sandstorm's throwing him around currently. He's got to be very careful with what he does. Oh!
Oh my goodness.
We're going to game 5 in grand finals reset to Sandstorm's hand. All right, we'll have to see.
This is it. The final game. And for the final game, he says no more Demon Island. He says not happening. I'm taking you to Small Brawl Haven, which could be a very good advantage for both of these players. Cosolix on the Scarlet has those SIGs, has that high force. Magyar has that great sword, which has very early killing finishers on the side. And this is it, boys and girls. The last game of today's Moose Wars bracket reset 2-2. And is there like a taunt came out of Cosolix? I don't know if that's a good input. I heard some music going on there. Sandstorm kind of stutter stepping, not believing his eyes, but it is even 3 stocks in the orange.
I'm not gonna lie, who threw that out? Did Sandstorm throw that out or Cosolix?
I think it was Cosolix for like a half a frame. I don't know.
You know what? This might be the option for Cosolix here. He might be in Sandstorm's brain because he's never had anyone do that. Boy, what the boy, indeed.
What the hell?
Oh my gosh, right now. Cosolix just knocks out Sandstorm of that first stock. If he wins this,
I know,
this is going...
If he wins this after taunting right in front of him, that is definitely a boy. What the hell, boy?
Oh my goodness. Oh my, I don't know what to say here. Sandstorm coming in with the unarmed, now having greatsword. Oh. Sandstorm Sandstorm knocking out Cosolix's first stock with that phenomenal greatsword combo. Cosolix has no weapon. This is a advantage for Sandstorm to go ahead and take advantage of here. Right now, Cosolix picked up that lance. And Sandstorm going crazy with that greatsword. He ain't holding anything back now.
Jeez, man, that is crazy, dude. He had that lead after hitting the taunt right in front of him. I can't get over that, but just like that, it is a thing in the past because Sandstorm has the lead. He hit the 3-piece, is gonna put Cosolix in the orange. Cosolix did have the lead on this game, number 5-2. Slowly bringing it back once again, hits the sidelight Sair, the neutral stick barely doesn't connect. The stomp Sair coming out from Sandstorm's Magyar, the 3-piece, and Cosolix on his tournament stock. Sandstorm on the dark orange with Magyar. It's so incredibly close.
Oh, I don't know, man. It's gonna be very, yeah, like you absolutely said, it's gonna be very, very close. But Sandstorm knocking Cosolix into the yellow, but Cosolix knocking out Sandstorm. Oh, try to combo.
Stock, this is it. Whoever wins this stock is going to take home the dub for the tournament. Cosolix with the neutral light Nair, looking for some more of these neutral lights. The side light Nair, the Sair picks up the
take advantage of it.
He's in one stock in orange. The Sair. Cosolix wants this. Sandstorm picking up the greatsword. Cosolix with the neutral air, looking for another neutral air. Not able to find that. The weapon throw, the Nair connects again. The Sair barely misses, and Sandstorm is your Moose Wars champion. His Sair literally went right over his hurt box, and Sandstorm got the 3-piece punish.
Oh my god, that was so flippin' close.